Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and my hand's covered in Posca pen. Let's try to ignore that. Anyway, hiya, Sam here. Right, I'm doing it again. I don't know why I'm doing it again, but I'm doing it again. After the last time, I'm pretty sure my kids had stitched me up. But you get on with things. Basically what we're doing is I have a character, a situation that the character is doing, just a character in a situation, and where they are, the place they're in. That's the idea. And I got my kids to fill these out for me, and they do like a giggle. They do like a giggle, my little ones. But there you go. Right, are we ready? I'm not going to look. I've got this one. Shall we look? Let's just look. Oh, it's Peter Jones. Right, okay, anyone watch Bionic Pig? You'll understand that one. And where is Peter Jones? Where is he? Well, oh god, this could be really bad. The situation is having tea with Miss Marple. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Love me a bit of Miss Marple. And where are Peter Jones and Miss Marple having tea? They are having tea in the void. Okay, I mean, slightly less political than maybe you could argue the last ones have been. So we've got Peter Jones having tea with Miss Marple in the void. So that's what I'm doing. Wish me luck. So on this one, I decided to use the iPad again. I'm using the time lapse. I don't know if this is better or worse, but you're not sort of zooming in and out and sort of gives you a headache after a little while. So this is the time lapse function on Procreate. So please let me know if this is okay. But okay, so it's Miss Marple and Peter Jones having tea in the void. I think that's what it ends up looking like. Whether it's any good is anybody's guess. You've got to give it to me. I stuck to the brief. But anyway, I decided to do what I'm doing right now is the background. I do like this on Procreate. You can do all this stuff behind and change it and make it duller or brighter or less opaque. It makes things, I don't know, easier. I still like traditional art. I do. But for these, while I'm just trying to represent all this weird stuff, yeah, this is working for me. I don't know, maybe I should do the prompt thing on Procreate, because the next one I've already done. It's a doozy. I try and do it with alcohol markers, but it's just bad. And then I do it in Procreate and it's ever so slightly better. I really build myself up on these things, don't I? But anyway, I love Miss Marple. I love Miss Marple. I grew up on Miss Marple. I grew up on Miss Marple, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and soap. That's my childhood, people. And I love my Miss Marple. So I have tried to do her justice. I've zoomed in a bit because I'm doing a lot of attempting of shading of the face. I need to get on that Skillshare, don't I? Hashtag obviously not sponsored, but and get someone to actually teach me what I'm doing. I've done a little bit of it, but oh my, I don't know. It's way more intense than I was hoping for. But anyway, I'm trying to I got a picture of her and she's always sort of peering around corners, knowing exactly what everybody's up to. Miss Marple knows exactly what you're up to. And she'll eventually let you know in front of the police and the rest of the neighbourhood. But anyway, I really want to sort of capture that kind of look on her face. Like, there's Peter Jones and he's going on with whatever he's going on with. And Miss Marple just knows. She just knows. Hopefully I've kind of got it. I think I've got a bit of shading in. There's a bit of shading there around the eyes, I think. But anyway, the rest of it I kept pretty simple, very simple shading, just trying to get her outfit and her stance and her teacup. But I'm happy with this, I think. Peter Jones, he ended up however he ended up. It's a thing, but I'm quite pleased with my Miss Marple. I think at my skill set I've done the best I can. Hands are definitely problematic. She wasn't sitting like this. This was a picture where she was standing, so I'm trying to guess where arms and fingers would be going. So yeah, and that hand I recognise is tiny, so I do actually make it bigger in a bit, which is another good thing about Procreate. You just grab it and zoom it and move different bits about, so that's good. But anyway, there's her sort of outfit she always wears and her hat, and I love Miss Marple. She always reminds me of my gran. I don't quite know why, other than they're both wise older ladies, but that's about it really. But I'm happy with her. But yeah, how are you feeling about this prompt thing? This is this one, the next one, and the one after, which I've just got. I'm so behind. But yeah, they're slightly less weird. I don't know. I swear my kids have seriously done me in on this, but they seem to be amused, so that's the important thing. Anyway, back to the picture. This is one of Bionic Pig's characters. He's obviously a YouTuber, way bigger than me. If you found this, you probably found him. And this is his character, Peter Jones, who is from Peter and runs around with a gun. I've discovered that I can't draw guns. Not something I'm particularly sad about, to be honest, but yeah, he's got this sort of, is this a Hawaiian shirt? I don't know. But if forever dark forces he ends up seeing this, Gordon Bennett, he's a very lovely looking bloke, and I apologise greatly. But he does have a bit of the hairy chest going, so we're putting that in. Love me a hairy chest, so I'm definitely taking my time on this bit. I've given him some abs as well, so there's that. I'm sorry. Anyway, there's an attempt at a gun, because he's always shooting Bionic Pig whenever anything happens in a film about it. It's a whole thing. It's very funny, and you should go watch it. And again, I'm sorry. Please don't ever let him see this. Should I share it with him on Twitter? Oh, that'd be just awful. I've got trying to shade his trousers, and around, yes, there are buttocks there. I drew in his buttocks, so I think sometimes you just have to do these kind of things. But anyway, as for the void, I think I've already drawn it and it's behind, and I turn it on in a minute, but I just did, I think, about 3 layers just with swooshy bits, and kind of like, you know, a tea cake stand, like those three-tier stands and teapots, and then all sort of melting around them. There we go. So they're sort of like those cake stands and tea being poured and all of that business behind them, and just made more muted. You take the opacity down, so I think that looks voidy, and then they're just on this bit of land wafting around. But anyway, that's what I did with Miss Marple and Peter Jones having tea in the void. And please like and subscribe. Oh, go on. Please. Bye.